Ariel Marsh, and I'm a member of the women's basketball team here at Cal Poly Pomona. This is your Bronco Sports Preview, and I'm here with men's basketball head coach Greg Kamansky. Coach, as one of the top men's basketball coaches at the Division II level, how can you sum up your success in the past decade?
Well, I think we started with a vision on what we want to become. We started recruiting a lot of young players, and I have a couple great assistants who've been with me for a long time. And the development of these young players, and by the time they're juniors and seniors, they're superstars. And we've been blessed with good recruiting, good leadership on our teams, and giving our guys a lot of room for error, and letting them grow as players and as people. And so I think the development of our young players, I think that was a change of mode for when we got here. Before, there was mostly junior college players and those type of players. We had to build a core, and so the core of our team is players that have been in our program for 4 and 5 years, and then we can bring in the Division I transfer, the junior college transfer to complement them. And I think that success, that game plan, kind of what we thought about what we wanted to do when we first got here, it's really worked and it's paid off.
Now, for that national championship you won, how did you feel when that final buzzer went off in 2010? Well,
obviously a lot of happiness, but a lot of relief. But I was really happy for my players more than anyone else. I always tell them I'm going to coach again. Some of these guys, these are their last years of playing basketball, and especially for the guys who had returned from the year before when we lost at the buzzer. Yeah. I was so happy for them. I was happy for Donnell. Donnell was hurt that year. We went to the first national title game, and for him, it was, to me, I was just so happy for the players, and it was a great relief.
And tell me about your assistant coaches and what roles they play.
Well, Coach Bannon and Coach Hill have been with me for a long, long time, and it's kind of unseen and unheard of at Division II level. I mean, the reality is they're not high-paying jobs, and to get their loyalty for so long has been so unique for me and for this institution, and I'm so happy about it. They are basically what built this program. I know I get all the credit, I'm the head coach, but without them we would not even be close the success that we've had without them, and they do so much for the players, so much for the program, so much for the university. Mm-hmm. And I'm just very, very lucky to have them.
For incoming students and people who haven't seen you play, what can they expect when they come to a game?
I think they're going to see, we play well together as a team. We share the basketball. You're not going to come in and see one guy go for 45 points and the rest of the team, kind of sit there and go, wow, at least that one guy's good. But no, I think we have well-rounded players. We have one of the top defenses in the country. I mean, I know that's not sometimes what fans want to see, but I mean, we have been probably in the top 5 in the last 5 years, and occasionally the top defensive team in the country. And so I think they're going to see a tough, hard-nosed style of basketball and good team play and guys that can fly and dunk and do all that good stuff. So.
And when your players graduate, what kind of ideals have you instilled in them?
Well, I think the big picture of we always talk about as a coaching staff, why we coach. Is it just to win games? No, it's not. It's to help these young men, when they graduate, have a chance in life. And to do that, we want them to rely on themselves, not anyone else. And that's how we coach. When we're out on the court, I don't want them looking over at us, doing, coach only can tell us to do this or that. I mean, I want them to learn how to think by themselves and how to lead by themselves without having to look over at someone else or relying on someone else. And we train a lot. We put a lot of time in training them to think like that. It's hard, and I have to let go a lot of times my responsibility, and sometimes I let them go a little bit. But I tell you what, when they're done and graduated, they are really confident young men that they can go out in this world and do some good things and be leaders.
Mm-hmm. And who are your top returners coming back this season?
Well, we have our 2 seniors, Matt Rosser and Dwayne Fells. I mean, they've been in the program for a long time, and they've won championships, and we expect them to be, leading us from not only on the court, but, off the court too, behind the scenes, and giving us some great leadership. Mitchell Anderson will be in his 3rd year here. He's had a good year last year. We're expecting big things from him this year. And then we got a lot of sprinkling of newer players and that kind of stuff. So we'll see. But those three are the guys that have been in our program the longest at this point, and we're expecting big things from them this year.
And more importantly, Coach, how do you feel about being referred to as the other Coach K?
You know what? That's just a compliment. I wish I just had about 1/10 of his salary, but but the reality is it was great experience playing them last year. We went toe to toe with those guys and with a legend, and obviously Coach Krzyzewski at Duke is considered one of the greatest coaches of all time, and we are toe to toe with him. We were undersized and undermanned, and we fought him tooth and nail, and we ended up losing by 20. But the reality is we were the closest team to play them for that, at that point in a long, long time, and so it was great. And if they want to call me other Coach K, that's great. Just call me Coach K out here. That's all I care.
Thanks for being here, Coach.
You bet.
I wish you guys success this season. Can't wait to see you play.
Thank you.
That was your Bronco Sports Preview with head coach Greg Kamansky.